Today I'm upgrading my workbench, converting the old marine plywood bench top into a dual dog hole system. MFT 20mm and 3/4 inch standard. Added a front vise so it now works for stock positioning, during rough milling and for sanding and finishing work later on. There's also room to add a track saw cutting station down the road. The dog holes are laid out in 6 columns by 9 rows. The 2 rows farthest from the vise are 20mm holes, so they'll fit the MFT non-slip dogs and finishing support dogs spaced 4 inches apart. The middle rows are 3/4 inch dog holes on 6 inch spacing, and the row closest to the vise is 3/4 inch dog holes on 4 inch spacing. Since that's where most traditional clamping happens, ACNC cut 4-row dog hole template lets me index it down the bench, so I can add more dog holes anytime down the line. First a pilot hole with a regular bit, then a 5/8 inch Forstner bit for the hole itself. Finishing the hole with a router and template puts way less strain on the bit. I used every dog I had to keep everything precisely aligned, and the dog hole layout is basically done. A 1 to 2mm chamfer at 45 degrees, and the dog holes are finished. Now onto the Veritas front vise. I picked 2 pieces of rustic walnut for the vise jaw and the bench apron. Sized per the instructions, 2 inches thick, 18 inches long. Both are offcuts left over from a dining table. Same idea on the side apron. The old 3/4 inch edge banding gets swapped for 1.5 inch thick maple to add strength on the right side. Trim the side apron and cut out the clearance for the vise jaw. The front vise needs a 16 by 12 inch clearance underneath the bench top, and it also needs a 2 inch thick bench top. The original bench top was a 2-layer MDF and plywood build, so I added another layer of plywood to bring it up to thickness. Adding domino joinery to attach the side apron to the bench top. Following the vise's installation instructions and drilling template, I marked out the positions for the 4 3/8 inch carriage bolts drilled and installed them. Flip the bench top over to install the vise jaw and apron. Veritas' instructions are really clear, so the installation went smoothly. Through the 4 different sized holes in the vise jaw, we can bolt the jaw directly to the front vise. Then, based on the layout, domino the apron to the side of the bench top. 3 screws secure the jaw to the vise. Add the matching maple handle and the front vise is installed. Sand both boards smooth and apply Osmo glue, the included leather liner between the jaws to protect the workpiece. Trim off the excess leather with a chisel. Reattach the dog hole template to the vise so I can drill matching dog holes in the apron and vise jaw aligned with the bench top. And that wraps up this workbench upgrade.